dad enables his daughter supply her infant, and the midwife's photographs of the birth are beautiful. In recent years, home births have visible a giant resurgence. Health facility births are still normally taken into consideration the norm. However, some mothers-to-be are choosing to deliver their children from the comfort in their personal domestic while possible. For plenty, it's optimum to provide start at home, which makes a whole lot of experience it's a familiar location, and that on my own can assist moms loosen up throughout the regularly stressful and painful technique of laboring. Steph Hendel and her husband, Josh Tarnofsky, knew that they wanted a domestic birth to welcome their first infant. They hired Lindsay Miles, a midwife with Orange County Midwifery, to help them with the hard work and shipping. Whilst Steph and Josh had an preliminary concept of who would be on their birth group, the select organization of humans present in the course of birth, that concept advanced to encompass Steph's dad, Joe. Now Lindsay's photos of Joe supporting Steph during the delivery method have gone viral, and for a great motive. Consistent with Romper, Steph is a television personality and private train. Earlier this year, Steph and Josh welcomed their first child, Jonathan. Steph informed Romper that she changed into first of all hesitant about having her dad be gift during her exertions. However, in the long run, it made sense for her. At the beginning I didn't know what to do approximately having my dad there. I used to be not a ways off from human beings making negative remarks. However, after I were given into labor, there has been no question in my thoughts that is the most natural stunning method within the global. This is my father. He has been so supportive of me my whole lifestyles. We had rose petals inside the start bathtub, candles, lovely tune. It turned into chanting, natural track. It turned into like what I consider because the sounds of giving beginning back in the day. We ought to consume and drink nourishing things. It felt interesting. Every delivery is lovely, however this felt like such a right suit for us. Steph and Josh hired Lindsay as their head midwife for the duration of the house delivery. For the duration of Steph's exertions, Lindsay's crew captured a few fairly intimate pics of Joe assisting Steph and shared them in an Instagram publish that has for the reason that gone viral. To start with, the couple didn't intend to have Joe inside the room throughout the delivery. We devised a plan to get my father in regulation whiskey and let him relax. Whiskey and cigar, mellow out and not be bringing his power in his room, Josh informed Romper. But the day before the beginning, this voice advised me Joe needs to be there, let it show up, allow it float. All people took their roles, like this higher power kicked in and everyone become in alignment. It was very natural, and guided the whole time. Steph explained to Cafe Mom that considering that she and her husband moved from Pennsylvania to California, she hadn't seen her mother and father as tons. But she may be very close to her dad. I'm an only infant and my dad is someone I appearance up to immensely, she stated. In my early years, we didn't have the strongest courting, but as I've grown we've observed new approaches of communicating and turning into satisfactory pals. For the duration of hard work, Joe acted as a pillar of supportive electricity for his daughter. Steph's dad arose from the sofa and have become a pillar in a building of power for her. He repeated mantras that they'd made up together, Lindsay recalled in her Instagram put up. There has been a natural active glide within the room that I'm able to describe. Joe gripped Steph's shoulders as she driven, even as Josh crouched all the way down to catch their child as he become born. The midwife group caught the emotional moments of the start and what observed on camera. Lindsay shared Steph's start tale and the images on Instagram, wherein they've considering that gotten over 2,000 likes and stimulated hundreds of comments. Lindsay become to begin with hesitant about what number of humans Steph and Josh planned to have gift on the birth. But she soon realized that the supportive strength of her family contributors changed into simply what Steph needed. What I found out with Steph is that she already had that innate trust in her body, and once I met her circle of relatives participants, I found out that there wouldn't be any problem with such a lot of human beings being there, she advised Romper. The midwife desired to proportion the photographs in component to normalize the system of start, acknowledging that the images of Joe supporting Steph might inspire pain and even worry in those who view it. Study wherein the fear is coming from, she stated. Breathe into why you are uncomfortable with this picture. I'm form of normalizing beginning, taking on how society sexualizes birth. We are empowering ladies with these photographs. As for Steph, her exertions was exactly what she desired it to be, largely thanks to her dad's aid. The new mom told Cafe Mom, "I couldn't have imagined it every other way. He has continually been a pillar of strength in my life and has supported me in something direction I select. In the days leading up to the birth, I prepped my mom and mom-in-love to be my doulas and ready them with mantras to copy to me as I went via contractions. Next element I know my father turned into next to me, repeating the mantras I had given to my mothers. I felt like a bit woman again, with my dad comforting me and reminding me the whole thing changed into going to be okay and that I could do it. I knew the entirety turned into going to be alright with him there. It felt like such an obvious function for him to take in the second." Congrats to Steph and Josh on their new package of joy.